He's a temporary waste collection.
Garbage man.
Temporary garbage man.
How are you a temporary garbage man?
You had 2 vehicles and you got 2 repossessions.
See, this is one of those things. How the hell does this guy have a 660 credit score? Like,
He has a temporary job and $500 to put down. So naturally, he's looking at a Lamborghini. Because starting with something affordable would just make too much sense.
500 down, 524 credit score. Never financed a car before. Trying to get into a Lamborghini. Trying to make it happen.
You say a Lamborghini?
But ideally, a bicycle with an engine.
I ain't got
I'm
one
about to
of
put them
those.
on my back. $500. Carry them everywhere.
It's pretty bad. You know what they say?
Whenever y'all do the credit application online, put Andre on the application. I'm getting you done with less than $500 down.
We take it all here at Taverna Infinity.
Andre. Andre.
A Lamborghini is a pretty ambitious auto loan because there's no previous car loan history to look back on. Just a 524 credit score and $500 down. Usually people prove they can handle smaller payments first. He skipped that entire process, straight to finding out if the bank enjoys taking risks too.
On the application.
Can he prove income? Can I get a pay stub? He's a temporary waste collection.
Garbage man.
Temporary garbage man.
How are you a temporary garbage man?
Yo, you're asking the wrong guy. I don't know.
Do you have a current bank account right now?
Yeah.
Okay, how long has it been open for?
Maybe beginning of June, maybe end of date.
2 words, co-signer. He can't prove his income.
Going
Income's already
home.
garbage.
Quit.
A temporary garbage man trying to get into a Lamborghini. That's a pretty fast jump from collecting trash to collecting attention. The job might be temporary. The car choice definitely isn't. Some people start with a reliable car. He chose to aim a little higher.
You had 2 vehicles and you got 2 repossessions. That means you couldn't afford them and they were high interest. And now you want a 3rd one. What's going to change this time? You said the bus what? What is the bus?
$1.70, but it's gonna suck in the winter, you know what I'm saying?
It may suck to take the bus, but you said you have a 517 credit score?
No, 567.
And you're going to every dealership trying to get approved and run your credit. If you're not getting approved, it's just something that you just need to put on the back burner and just really work on your credit, man, because it's better off taking the bus.
Do you want to know what's crazy? They can't get me approved for anything. They had a $12,000 car. I told them I can put down $8,000. They were like, no.
He's had 2 vehicles, both ended in repossessions. Now he's looking for another car. The credit history is not exactly working in his favor, but the search continues. Some people see a setback. Some see another application.
Every bank declined you.
That's the universe letting you know that you need to just pause and just keep riding the
For
transit.
$8,000, I could just get a used car, right?
You can. Just be happy that you're able to get on a bus.
I'm just grateful. God is great, you know?
All right, so if God is great, let him know that he put you on the bus and you got to be happy with it until, you know, you get a better credit score, make better money.
Yeah.
Why do you have a 500 credit score? What's going on?
I had 2 repo. I just couldn't pay it. It was a higher interest rate.
See?
The first car I bought in 2019, it was a Hyundai Sonata.
Okay.
Then I refinanced. Hyundai dealership gave me 16%.
High interest loans really are the gift that keeps taking. The payment hurts while you have the car. The damage continues after the car is gone. And the credit takes a hit too. It's almost like those loans were a bad idea from the beginning.
And then I refinanced after 3 years. They gave me 10%.
Okay.
Then I lost my other job that I couldn't afford. So I have one repossessed from 2022 and the other one from last year.
How much do you make a month?
Gross like $3,900. After bill, I'm leaving with $1,500.
Brother, if you really focus on your credit, you can probably get approved for a lot more. Let's say you walk and you save and you have at the end of the month $1,500 a month. In 5 months, you'll have $5,000, $6,000. In 1 year, you'll have well over $10,000. You can go buy a nice cash car with no interest.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Saving up and buying a car cash might not be the most exciting option. It won't get you the newest vehicle or the biggest upgrade. But after 2 repossessions, avoiding another loan might be the smartest move. A cheaper car you own is better than another payment you can't keep up with. Sometimes the best car payment is the one you never have.
Hey Dad, let's sell the Accord. I have a customer here who just did the application just now.
Let's run the credit. 660 score, good start. Let's take a look at what's in there. See, this is one of those things. How the hell does this guy have a 660 credit score? Like, there's a lot of good on this credit. 2 open auto loans. He hasn't missed a payment on either one of those. He was late a few times on the mortgage. Sloppy credit card payments, 30% available credit. Like,
Late mortgage payments are usually a sign something is not being handled properly. The credit cards are showing the same pattern. The problem isn't the score, it's the habits behind it. The balance matters, but the payment history matters more. Missing payments tells the lender exactly what they need to know.
to me, this is not a 660 credit score. And then I look at some other apps that are just not bad, and their score's like 550. You know, it's like, I don't know. I don't get how the score makes sense sometimes, but that's crazy. But 2 open autos, we'll see. So we're good with the 5,000 that he put on the app?
Yes, 5,000.
Okay. So Capital One bought him, and they gave him, to me, what I think is a stellar rate, 10%.
A 10% interest rate used to be something people complained about. Now it's being called a stellar rate. The standards have definitely changed. When double-digit interest starts sounding like a win, something has definitely gone wrong. Calling it stellar doesn't make it any less expensive.
I know people are going to say, oh, that's crazy high, 10%, but like, dude, like 30% available credit, late mortgage payments, late credit card payments, 2 open autos. There's a lot of things that are going against them here, and Capital One came through with a 10% rate. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't understand it. I only look at, 500 credit applications a week, but sometimes I'm still surprised. And this is definitely one of those instances. This is a miracle approval.
A miracle approval is an interesting way to describe a car loan. Usually miracles are for things that shouldn't be possible. That's probably not the category you want your financing in. A loan shouldn't feel like it needed divine intervention. The approval might feel like a win, but the interest is the part where it decides if it was one.
I just lost my job, and I feel like I pay way too much in rent. I don't know really what to do.
Wow. Why did you lose your job?
Being stupid. I slept in a lot.
So you couldn't seem to get to work. You couldn't seem to get to work on time.
Yeah, and I worked 5 feet away from where I slept.
So you work from home?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What were you doing?
I worked in an automotive BDC call center.
Okay.
He found a way to make working from home harder than going into an office. There was no drive to make, no traffic. No getting stuck behind someone driving 20 under the speed limit. Just one simple task every morning. Wake up and start working.
All right. How'd you get that job?
Just applying around, got found on LinkedIn. They messaged me. I was applying to everything, and I found a job that was a mile up the road from my house. So the office is here, but I didn't have a car for the longest time, so they let me work from home.
Mm-hmm. What were you making?
12 an hour, so about $24,000 a year.
Well, the bad news is you lost your job. The good news is you didn't lose much. Pretty much sucked as a job, agreed?
Oh, yeah. I was being berated for $24,000 a year.
He wasn't exactly walking away from a huge salary, but losing any job creates a bigger problem when there isn't much money coming in. The strange part was how simple the situation was. There was no long commute, no complicated schedule, just a job that needed him to be awake.
I'm looking at that Charger, that either the 2010, the purple one, or the 2023, but I'm looking at about 30 grand total for 60 months to be able to keep my payment around where I need to be. I got a Honda Civic right now because I drive 144 miles a day.
Woo, love it.
To go back and forth to work.
Are you going to be trading in the Honda?
Hell no, I'm keeping that thing. Here was my deal. I went to the Ford dealership. I got a Ford F-150, and I did the whole lift kit, all that good stuff on it. I just paid it off last Thursday.
People finally pay off a vehicle and immediately start looking for the next one. It's almost like the payment was the part they were attached to. Years of payments are finally over, and that's when they start shopping again. The one time their budget gets a little bit easier is the exact time they make it harder. Some people never get to see what life looks like without a car payment.
Paid $4,000.
Nice.
My Honda, I think I owe like $8,900. I like to try to stay around between 4 and 5 if I could.
Yep.
My auto credit score was 757.
Oh, wow. Okay, good. And no trade, you said, right?
Yeah, no trade. I ain't doing no trade. I would like to keep the payment as low as possible.
It's not very often somebody calls me up and says, hey, can you make that payment super high?
Well, right, man.
The funny part is that a higher payment is not always a bad option, if you can comfortably afford it. That can be a better situation than stretching it for the lowest number possible. A lot of people focus on making the number smaller, but a better move is accepting a payment that actually fits the vehicle you're buying. The goal shouldn't be finding the lowest payment. The goal should be making sure the payment makes sense.
You know, and everybody's like, well, why don't you just shoot for the 23 since it's only a 3-year-old car and see if you can get the payments around what you want?
Yeah, that one, it's almost 40, I think, if I remember right. So those payments would probably be in the 700-ish range. How much down payment did you want to put? I'll run the numbers on both of them, too, and you can look at both of them.
I could comfortably do 1,000.
Okay. Did you want me to get a credit application and do a firm approval, or do you want me to just work some ballpark numbers for right now?
Just work some ballpark numbers right now.
Yep.
If $1,000 is all you can comfortably put down, that should probably tell him something. The question isn't whether someone will approve the loan. The question is whether he should be taking on the loan in the first place. Sometimes the hardest part about buying a car is knowing when not to, especially when he already has 2 vehicles sitting in the driveway. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.